Good evening. Today I will talk about solve equations using the division and multiplication properties of equality. First of all, let's understand what are these properties. First, let's understand the division property of equality. Simply, if we have A equal B, then A divided by C is equal to B divided by C under the condition that C is not 0. The translation of this statements that if you divide both sides of an equation by any non-zero number, you still have equality. Means that the equation still true and still balanced. So this is the meaning of the division property of equality. The same manner regarding the multiplication property of equality. If we have A equal B, then A times C is equal to B times C. And the translation for this is that if you multiply both sides of an equation by the same number, you still have equality, which means that if you multiply both sides of a number, the equation still true and still balanced. Let's apply these two properties for these three examples. The first example is to solve the linear equation, which is 8x equal 56, using the division and multiplication property of equality. So first, let's understand what we have. The equation is 8x equal to 56. See that the coefficient of the variable x at the left side of the equation is 8. So simply we can change the coefficient to be 1 by dividing both sides of the equation by 8. So if we divide both sides of the equation by 8, what we have? We have at the left side we have 8x divided by 8, and the right side of the equation we have 56 divided by 8. Now we can simply simplify. 8 cancel with this 8, so the remaining at the left side is only x, and the right side of the equation we have the division of 56 by 8, so we have 7. So the solution for the value of x is equal to 7. So simply we can now check for this solution. We can substitute for x by 7. So the equation should remain true and balanced. So this is the equation. So 8 times x, so 8 times 7. This is the left side and the right side is 56. We need to check for this equality. Solving the left side give us 56 and the right side is 56. So the equation is true and balanced. So the solution is correct. Let's try this another example. Solve x divided by 4 equal to 35 using the division and multiplication properties of equality. So first of all, let's understand the equation we have. X divided by 4 equal to 35. Simply we can separate x at the left side of this equation by multiplying both sides by 4. So multiply both sides of the equation by 4. So the left side becomes 4 times x over 4, and the right side is 4 times 35. Simply we can simplify this 4 and this 4. So left side becomes x alone, and the right side of the equation is 4 times 35, which is 140. So this is the solution for the linear equation. Simply we can check for this solution. This is the equation. Now we substitute 140 for x. So 140 divided by 4, is it equal to 35? We need to check. For the left side, 140 divided by 4 gives us 35, and the right side is already 35. So the equation is true and balanced. So the solution is completely correct. Let's solve this last example. Solve 3 divided by 8 times y is equal to minus 1/4. So this is the equation. So at the left side of the equation, the coefficient of the variable y is 3/8. So simply we can change this coefficient to become 1 by multiplying by the reciprocal of the 3/8. So if we multiply both sides of the equation by the reciprocal, which is 8 divided by 3, we have at the left side, this is the reciprocal of the 3/8, and this is the original value. So this is the left side, and for the right side, we have 8 over 3 times minus 1/4. So now we can simplify. If you multiply any number by its reciprocal, you will get 1, or simply you can cancel this with this and cancel the 8 with this 8. So you will have the y alone. So at the left side we have y, and at the right side we have 8 multiplied by minus 1, which is minus 8, and the denominator is 3 times 4, which is 12. This fraction simply can be simplified by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 4. So 8 divided by 4 gives us 2, and 12 divided by 2 gives us 3. So the simplified solution is minus 2/3. Now we can simply check for this solution. This is the original linear equation. Now we substitute for y, minus 2/3. So 3 divided by 8 times y, this is y, and the right side is minus 1/4. So we need to check for the balance of this equation. For the left side, these are the two fractions which are multiplied. So 3 times minus 2, we have minus 6, and 8 times 3 is 24. 6 over 24 can be simply simplified. 6 divided by 6 give us 1, and 24 divided by 6 give us 4. So the result is minus 1/4. So the solution is correct. That's all about solving a linear equation by using the division and multiplication properties of equality. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.